Original John Wick co-director David Leitch addresses potential return to the franchise 10 years later. John Wick is the movie that turned David Leitch from a revered stunt person into a respected filmmaker, despite not receiving directing credits due to a technicality. Though it's been 10 years since he joined forces with Chad Stahelski to helm the original movie, Leitch hints he could return to direct a John Wick project as the action franchise expands. Speaking with The Hollywood Reporter, Leitch addressed whether he'd direct another John Wick movie if given the opportunity. With John Wick 5 in development at Lionsgate and Stahelski leading an expansion of the neo-noir film series that includes several spin-offs, Leitch is interested in a possible return as he remains really proud of the universe he co-created. Never say never. I love the Wick world, I love the people in it, and I'm so grateful for the time that I was there, he said. But, yeah, I totally would. At 87 North, we do have a ton of irons in the fire, and we actually have our own Donnie Yen project, Kung Fu. We have our universe of Violent Night and Nobody, which both have sequels coming. So there's a lot to manage, which is great. But, if it was the right time and the right story and I was the right person to tell it, of course, I would. It's such a fun world, and I'm really proud that I helped create it. When Leitch and Stahelski created John Wick, making the jump up after being second-unit directors for several years, major studios hesitated to take on the movie given their inexperience and star Keanu Reeves' string of critical/commercial failures at the time. Lionsgate only purchased John Wick's distribution rights 2 months before its theatrical debut. Leitch's involvement in John Wick opened the door for more stunt people and second-unit directors to get major opportunities in Hollywood, a feat he holds dear. I'm really proud of it, and I want to continue to do it. It's long overdue, and we all know that the origins of cinema had their roots in action and choreography. Buster Keaton, Harold Lloyd and some of the other greatest directors in the history of cinema were from our discipline. So I'm proud to be a part of this new revival and help champion it, he said. Despite the initial hiccups, John Wick became a cult classic, earning rave reviews and making $86 million worldwide against a $30 million budget. The titular film spawned 3 more successful sequels, with Chapter 4 being the apex, holding a 94% critical rating on Rotten Tomatoes and making over $440 million globally. Leitch executive produced those 3 sequels. John Wick recently re-debuted in theaters to mark its 10th anniversary, with screenings in select venues across the U.S. on November 3 and November 6. The movie sees Reeves' eponymous assassin come out of retirement to avenge the death of his puppy during a home invasion. He takes on the gangsters responsible and builds his reputation as a top hitman. The John Wick franchise expansion includes the upcoming Ana de Armas-led spin-off film, Ballerina, set between Chapter 3, Parabellum and Chapter 4. There is also a spin-off show chronicling Donnie Yen's Chapter 4 character, Kane, and an anime series in development.